Chief Uche Nnaji, the Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology, has stressed the need for effective research, development and innovation (RDI) coordination for economic prosperity, societal well-being and sustainable development of the country. Nnaji made the call in Abuja at the opening of the National Research Development and Innovation (RDI) Coordination Conference. The conference was organized by Research for Impact Knowledge, Economy and Sustainable Development (RICE-SD) in collaboration with the West and Central African Research and Education Network (WACREN), Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, and RDIcoordination.org. The minister said that the theme of the gathering, Advancing Nigeria's Global Competitiveness Through a Resilient National RDI Coordination, was not just a statement but a clarion call. According to him, to achieve this, we must first acknowledge that our RDI ecosystem requires robust coordination, one that is resilient, inclusive, and forward-thinking. According to him, this can be achieved by implementing a three-pronged approach, which includes strengthening institutional frameworks, fostering public-private partnerships, and investing in human capital.
In today's rapidly evolving world, the pace of technological advancements is not just fast, it is exponential. Nations that have recognized and harnessed the power of research, development, and innovation are leading the charge towards economic prosperity, societal well-being, and sustainable development. It is time for Nigeria to take its rightful place among these nations. To achieve this, we must first acknowledge that our RDI ecosystem requires robust coordination, one that is resilient, inclusive, and forward-thinking. Our goal is to create a system where academia, industry, government, and the community not only interact but thrive together, fostering an environment ripe for groundbreaking innovations. Our vision for Nigeria is to become a hub for African innovation, contributing significantly to the global knowledge economy. It is imperative that we build and strengthen the institutional frameworks necessary for effective RDI coordination. This includes policy reforms that insensitize research and development, protect intellectual properties, and facilitate the commercialization of research outcomes. The collaboration between the public sector, private industry, and academic institutions is crucial. By fostering partnerships that leverage the strengths of each sector, we can accelerate the translation of research into market-ready solutions that address our most pressing challenges. At the heart of any successful RDI ecosystem are the people. Investing in education and training to build a skilled workforce ready to navigate and lead in the fourth industrial revolution is non-negotiable.
The Chief Strategy Officer, WACREN, Mr. Omo Oaya, said that the network focused on Pan-African initiatives to strengthen open science in Africa. Oaya said the essence of the summit was to bring international connections to support activity within Nigeria to drive RDI forward.
As WACREN, one of the things we also do is a Pan-African initiative to strengthen open science in Africa. As part of that, we are also working with countries in different events like this to drive cooperation and collaboration so that we can reap the benefits of such an endeavor. So when WACREN got supported by the FCDO to do the same in Nigeria, we sought out a local facilitator who was already working in this area. So RICE-SD is our local facilitator here. But between both of us, we've been able to create a new impetus in the Nigerian RDI coordination space. So the main goal of this activity is to bring the different RDI actors together to look at a way of co-creating a future that we can build on. We're trying to align this with the presidential priorities that have been announced and the Renewed Hope agenda, So what will, in the next after the opening ceremony, in the next 2 days, you will see a concerted effort by different stakeholders to create a framework with which we can move forward together.
We are the first research as a service organization in Nigeria who is looking at taking research, development, innovation outcomes and outputs from Nigeria to other African countries. And we want to have full print in all the 54 African countries in the next 5 years. So part of what we are trying to do today is what we call research, development, innovation, coordination. For the first time, we know that for us to have results based on the directive of Mr. President, that we should actually institutionalize the use of research and development outcomes in ministry, agencies and departments. It is important for us to get coordinated and know what we can offer. And at the same time, it will make the ministry to work all together. We know there could have been some effort around this, but this is the first time we're actually going through organic growth, where stakeholders are called together, and we have over 200 institutions that are involved in research and development in Nigeria that we are calling together so that we can co-create a single platform where everybody can come, and we could actually use that one to attract foreign direct investment that can come to this country that is going to be linked to research, innovation and development. You agree with me that there are a lot of efforts here and there in the university, in the colleges of education, in polytechnics, in the industry. So we are using an approach, we call it Pentagonal Nexus, whereby the government is going to be working alongside with the industry, academia, and at the same time we are focusing on the community that are going to use those outcomes of research now at community level, and at the same time we are making sure that the funders are on the table of discussion. So we have innovated what is known as triple helix to a higher level now, and I can tell you the Pentagonal Nexus was a product of RIKE SD.
The President-elect, Nigerian Academy of Science, Professor Abubakar Sambo, said the summit was expected to look into the 8 areas of the Renewed Hope agenda.
The summit is expected to look into the 8 areas of the Renewed Hope agenda and then bring out how research and development, and in particular science, technology and innovation research, can be used to significantly impact those 8 areas of Mr. President. In the long term, it is to bring up what are needed to be undertaken to boost development of the country through programs that involve research, development and innovation, and also through policy making. And it is very important for the MDAs to incorporate in their yearly programs aspects that will be boosted through the outputs of research, development and innovation activities. And not only that, when policies are going to be made, policy making is a dynamic thing. When you produce a policy, you review it, you update it, and it's a regular thing. So as that is being undertaken, outcome of research, development and innovation are expected to be embedded into those documents.
Also speaking, Dr. Shabihul Hassan, Chairman, Tech India Limited, said that the whole concept of research, development and innovation was collaboration.
So we have been connecting, collaborating with intellectuals, with members of the public and private sector to see how we can foster growth in the agri sector, in the health sector, in the power sector, in the infrastructure sector. The key is teamwork. This is teamwork within the country, outside the country, collaborating nationally, internationally, and collaborating between the public and private sectors. You cannot expect the government to do everything. India started with 1 or 2 corporate hospitals in the 80s. Now we have over 1,000. So the private sector sets the way, it sets the standard, the public sector competes, the public sector also becomes competent, equally competent. So it's collaborative work. So the purpose of conferences like this is to bring people together, especially intellectuals, people with knowledge, different backgrounds, different countries, and that is the key to development.